and welcome to Chapter 2 Club's Smart Woman's Guide to Breakups and Everything After. Today I'm here with Lisa Williams, a certified divorce coach with her MBA, and we're going to be talking about tips on communicating with your ex and your children. Hi Lisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So let's talk about tips on communicating with your ex and your children. What can you tell our viewers out there?
Well, communication is a hard thing. We know it's hard in marriage. It's also hard in divorce, and the family dynamics are changing throughout the process. And as children get older, and also as the adults get more comfortable being divorced. That said, I think the first trick is to really know yourself and know your children, if you have them, and your partner on what their triggers are and what their preferences for communication are. If someone's the type to pick up the phone and talk about, a custody time while you're walking into the supermarket and that's going to get you riled up, I think the best thing to do is in the beginning, put some parameters around how you're going to communicate as a family with the lawyers, with your spouse, so everybody's on the same page. I tend to like email because there's a track record of it. So there's none of this he said, she said on a phone conversation. And also with text messages, those are good for quickie, information. I'm running 10 minutes late, but for actual planning of a calendar per se, for instance, you really want the track record of an email. Secondly, there are a lot of online calendars that you can use. So either the spouses can put all their dates in there. One person can put it in if the one person's the caregiver, so they know when the doctor's appointments are, and the other person has access to look at it and comment on it. If the kids are teenagers, they can also participate in this online calendar. Now, if the kids are little, that might not be appropriate for them. Perhaps the parents have the online calendar, but the kids have a whiteboard calendar that sits in the kitchen at both houses. So everything is the same at both houses. And the parents are responsible for putting all the appointments from the online calendar onto that whiteboard calendar. And then as the kids get older, you can change that to make it more age appropriate. Or if everybody gets used to one way of doing things, then it gets more solidified. The other thing I recommend is there are some websites. There's one called Fayr.com, Fayr.com. And that is a website where you can track correspondence, calendars, even expenses, and everything is admissible in court. So if you have a divorce that's getting kind of dicey, you can use that so everybody's on the same page and they know that anything that's done on the calendar with expenses in text going through that site is admissible in court. And sometimes it gives people peace of mind. And the last thing is expect bumps in the road. This is not a normal process for a lot of people. It's not expected, but it can become more normalized if you plan ahead how you're going to communicate and get into a rhythm and everybody's dancing off the same sheet of music. Sometimes easier said than done, but it can be done.
Wonderful. These are really great tips. Thank you so much. And I apologize for my dog barking in the background for a second. Well, our audience out there, hopefully this was very useful for them, and they can find more resources on our website at chapter2club.com. And Lisa, thank you so much for sharing great ideas with me and the audience out there.
Great. I'm so happy to help.
Happy to have you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.